What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode. I'm Lewis, and as always, thank you guys again for joining in. Now, before we get started in what we're going to be doing today, first I want to talk about maybe some of you may be noticing that I don't have my intro anymore to my videos. The reason for that is because my car is up for sale, so I'm not going to include that intro. If I do decide to keep the car, as you watched in my last video, if you haven't seen my last video, go watch it, go check it out right now. But if I do keep the car, I will put the intro back in or even make a new one. If I sell the car and get a different car, then obviously I'm going to make an intro for that car instead. So for right now, that's the reason why I'm not including my intros. So now, let's get started. So today we're going to be working on my airride trunk setup. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be wrapping the piece, let me get it, this piece right here. We're going to be wrapping that and getting it looking good. And then we'll pretty much start bolting everything on. And for the most part, that is done. I went ahead and went to a fabric store right across the street from my house yesterday. And I picked up some material. It is headliner fabric. So it has like a little bit of a cushion to it. It's just plain black. And it's a pretty good amount. It's a yard. So 36 inches by... I don't really know what that is, but it's a pretty good amount. I'll show you that right now. And so if this turns out good and looks good, I'll end up going to pick up more material if I keep the car to finish off the LS trunk as well, so it all matches. And that's what I'll be doing with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys up on the table so you can see everything, and let's get started. Alright, what's up, guys? I hope this is a good angle for you guys. I ended up just setting you up on my couch, so I think this will do. So let's get into it. Alright, so if you haven't watched my video of me making this and doing all the measurements and mounting the tank and everything to it, I suggest you go watch that video as well, get caught up, and then watch this video. But so right now what we're gonna be doing is, this is the piece that I made. It's all ready to go. The holes are drilled out, it's good. And now for the fabric. So I went to the store. Honestly, I don't know the name, but I went and picked up, it's just plain black, it's headliner fabric. It was only like $8.49 or something, and it's a pretty good amount. Let me set it up for you. This could easily take up or be used as the whole trunk. Easily. But since it was so cheap, oops, you can't see me. But since it was so cheap, we're gonna, you know, just buy another one. So for right now, we're gonna be using this for this. And then anything else left over, if I keep the car, there's probably maybe some other things we can try to do with the leftovers. But for now, bam, this is what we're gonna be doing. Actually, I may put it on the side over here. And then maybe that half I can use for half the trunk, you know, do half the trunk at least. But basically, this is basically what we're going to be doing. And then we're going to cut it out to about here, and then we're going to start doing this. For the glue, what we're going to be using, I've never used this before, so that we're going to be learning pretty much together on this. It's called High Strength Spray Adhesive. Bonds heavily duty materials like wood, metal, plastic, glass, laminate, and more. Dries in 30 seconds. Made by Krylon. I've never used this before, so we're going to be learning together. Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing, what you want to do is you want to have overlap on every corner of this. So as you can see, we placed this where there's this much overlap when you fold it under. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut about to here, across, and then this will be used for probably one half of the trunk if I keep the car. And then this rest will be used pretty much for this. So I'm going to begin cutting. Something else, we're going to put this aside. And this is pretty much what we're going to be using right here. Alright, so after cutting, you know, it to size, you know, you want to have overlap. So you have overlap, overlap, and then we'll trim this. And we'll trim that as well. Okay guys, so this is pretty much what we have right here. One second. There we go. So this is pretty much what we have right here. So we have overlap on every part. I think for right now, also what I'm gonna do to get it ready to be all glued down and stuff, I'm also gonna trim out this section right here. And I'm gonna start making all my cuts to where everything's, no, actually I'll do that last. But for now I am gonna cut out these sections right now. So the same thing, just make sure you have enough for overlap. Okay. And there you pretty much have it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip this on over. This is gonna be glued all down, or spray glued. And then this side as well will be spray glued, I believe. I'm gonna read the directions again. And then we're pretty much just gonna lay this right down over it like so. Basically like that. We'll do that. Probably end up flipping it back over. You know, make sure that it's all good to go. And then that's when we'll begin the trimming and whatnot and start overlapping, folding it under to make sure it looks really good. All right, guys, I hope you can see and hear me from all the way over there. So this is pretty much ready to be sprayed out. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. I'm gonna put this on the carpet where it's flat, because this is kind of bumpy. And then I'm gonna spray that, and then we'll lay it over. So wish me luck, guys. I hope this turns out good. Do is, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and lay this down now. All right, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna cut on each corner a little square off. Like that. And like that. All on every corner. Okay, so as you can see now, we have every corner cut off. There. Like I said, this inner part is gonna be, these parts are gonna be a little different. We'll do that last. So now we're gonna place it back on the material. We're gonna spray this and we'll fold it over. All right, guys. So the same thing, I'm gonna shake this can up for a little bit. And we're gonna begin spraying that off the edges. Let it dry for, I just wait usually a couple seconds now, and then we'll begin another coat. Do this. Just gonna fold it over. Okay. Almost there, guys. It's actually looking really good. So now for this part, what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna cut a little diagonal slot right here, diagonally, just a little bit. And then from here, where this corner meets, right here, if you can see that, let me bring you guys in. Alright, so like I said, what we're gonna do is, for this part right here, this flap, we're gonna cut it a little diagonal, so when I overlap it, it's not gonna hang over here, it'll just be up here. And then from this corner right here, we're just gonna go straight up. So this will be one piece, that'll be one piece. Alright, so the same thing, I'm gonna shake the can up. We're gonna be gluing that down. Go ahead and lay this down now, same thing. Here. Oh, okay. I messed up. Damn, we gotta do this. Now we can lay it down. There we go. That was my bad, guys. Alright, and there is the underside. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and we'll see the other side. I'm going to let it completely dry before I actually start working more on it. This is what we have on the bottom half. And then the top half, we have, you know, it's dusty and stuff right now, but there it is. You can see that. Oh, it looks really good. I went ahead and made a management mount out of just, it's not steel, I don't think. I'm not really sure what kind of metal, but it is strong. It's not flimsy at all. And this is it right here. So I got these at Home Depot. It was just a straight piece, really long, enough for two, you know, enough to do the two sides. And I just went ahead, did my measurements, and did the bends here, bends there, bolts in right there, cut them off here. Very strong, and I went ahead and painted it black. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up and I'll show you guys that now. Alright guys, this looks so cool. It looks actually really, really good. I'm so stoked on it. Nothing's really aligned or in place for that matter, but it looks really good, so let me go ahead and show you. Sorry. Alright. So there it is. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you learned something. If you did, awesome. I'm like blanking out right now. Literally, I've made this part like 20 times. I keep blanking out, but I'm going to keep it going. I'm not even going to edit this out. Hope you enjoyed it. I cannot think right now. I don't even know what it is I'm saying. Stay tuned guys for a lot more to come. We're gonna be finishing this up, and there's a few other things also that I want to go over with you guys and talk to you about and show you, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna end this video before I sound absolutely stupid, because I have no idea what it is I'm even saying. So hit that thumbs up guys, comment down below if you like this video, if you have any questions at all on where I got this material, and whatever. And I guess until next time guys, peace out.